What's going on? I have done it. I have successfully attempted a second video. Like I said I would. See? I did it. See? Fine. No, I'm just kidding. So, this video is going to take place in my office. This is actually the same room that my last video was taken. I'm just on this side of the desk instead of that side of the desk. That's the difference. So, change the scenery. Change your life. I don't know. So, what I wanted to talk about in this video was what we're doing. I told you in the last video what my mindset was, why I got into this space. And I have a business partner as well. His name's Bryce. Maybe he'll get on here one day and tell you about his life and his career path and why he's doing what he's doing. That may make for an interesting video, but that's going to be up to him. We'll see if he wants to do that. For now, I'll tell you what, my mindset is, how I got into this space, and I'll also tell you what we're doing. So, to tell you what we're doing now, we're going to have to go back some, because I have done a lot of different crap, okay? I'm trying to think of the nicest way to put this. All the bullcrap stuff, it's not bullcrap as in it's a scam or you can't make money. Hang on. Sorry. It's not that it's a scam, but it just didn't work for me, the cliche stuff, and here's what I'm talking about, okay? I quit my job to do this first thing, flipping stuff on eBay. I was going to thrift stores and garage sales and yard sales, and it was retail arbitrage, man. I was buying stuff. I was going to Ross Dress for Less, and I was buying, like, shoes and flipping them, making $10 on some shoes. That's what I did. I literally quit my job to do that. And I made a little bit of money. But it wasn't it. It wasn't like, yeah, this is what I quit my job for. Like that, it wasn't that. I then quickly moved into drop shipping, which is, I'm sure you know what that is. If you're on this video, you probably know what that is. But if not, basically drop shipping is you have an eBay account. There's multiple different ways, but this is how I did it. You have an eBay account. You go to Amazon, Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. You find something for this much, you mark it up to this much, you sell it on eBay, then you go to the website that you bought it from, you pay for it with their money, you ship it to their house, and then you pocket the difference, right? That's what it was. So, and I made a couple $1,000 one year, but like I said, that's not why you quit your job. That's not the American dream. Ain't nobody gonna be a baller on a couple $1,000s a year, right? So then it moved into affiliate marketing. I have not made a red cent affiliate marketing, but man, I tried. What else? God, there's so much stuff. Social media marketing. I sent Ty Lopez $1,000 for a course. The social media marketing 2.0 course. I looked at it and I got a couple meetings. I sucked at sales, and then I quickly gave up. I'm back in social media marketing now with a different mindset. I was a little too inexperienced and didn't really want it bad enough to make it work. Now it's a different story. Where it all changed was this, okay? In 2018, I'm going to be taking coffee here at multiple points through the video. So in 2018, I got married, right? One thing I didn't mention was in the previous video, throughout that whole point that I was at this grocery store, I was dating this girl. We started dating in 2013. We've been together ever since. It's now 2020. She's, I would say, high school sweetheart, but I was already out of high school when I met her. She was in high school, so I guess high school sweetheart. We've been together ever since. We were married in 2018. So we needed to buy a house, right? She was working in the same town that I went to college in Alabama. And so we were looking for a house. She's self-employed. She works at a hair salon. She owns her own hair salon now. At the time, she was working at someone else's hair salon. And I was also self-employed. We were looking for houses. We couldn't get a house. We finally found one from a family friend, and they had one in that area, and they wanted $20,000 for it. Yeah, it's $20,000. Well, so we go to the bank and we try to get 20 grand. Well, the bank won't give us 20 grand. A mortgage company won't give us 20 grand. The bank won't give us 20 grand because we don't, on our taxes, I think, because we're self-employed, we deduct some stuff. We didn't have tax history or credit history and all that stuff. So the bank didn't want us giving any money. Mortgage companies didn't want to give us enough of that money because it wasn't enough of a loan. So we were thinking about, well, let's go to a bank, try to find somebody who has the credit history, like a grandparent or parents, get them to take the loan out in their name, and we'll just pay them off, right? So we go to my, and I haven't. A lot of people don't even know this that even know me. So if somebody knows me, sees this, they maybe learn this for the first time. I didn't really want to tell anybody because honestly, I was embarrassed by it. But my girlfriend's granddad, she's my wife, but my fiance at the time's granddad, it was her mother's father, just sent us a $20,000 check. And we went and pulled 20 grand out of a bank. And we went and bought our house with it. We lived there for about 2 years. I walked in the house the day we moved in. She moved in a little bit before I did because we got married in November. We bought the house in July or August, something like that. The day we moved in together, I said, look, we're going to be here for 2 years and then we're going to sell this house. And she said, okay, buddy. 2 years rolls around and sure enough, we sell the house. We sold it for $35,000. I paid her granddad what I owed him and we pocketed the 15. So here I've got 15 grand in my bank. It was the most money that I had ever made at one time up to that point. And I felt kind of good about it, but I also felt like, and rightly so, that I was still broke because 15 grand it's not a lot of money. So I was trying to think, what am I going to do with this to make more money? Well, my business partner, Bryce, he contacts me out of the blue, because we were not working together at the time. And he says, hey, we're both wanting to get into real estate. We're both huge Grant Cardone fans. If you don't know who that is, you've got to look this guy up on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere he is. Follow him. Like, he's amazing. One day I hope to meet him, and I want to be interviewed by him on his Power Players show. I just want to be around the guy. I think he's amazing. He's a huge inspiration for why we're both doing what we're doing. I have multiple of his books. I love him. But he's in real estate, and he kind of lit the passion in us. We wanted to be in real estate as well. We didn't really know how we're going to do it because we don't want to own single-family homes. This dude owns nearly $2 billion worth of real estate. He has apartment complexes. That's what we want. We're thinking, man, how are we going to start this? Well, we saw a Grant Cardone interview with somebody about what's called Airbnb arbitrage. So basically, it's where you find a property and you rent it out and then you put it on Airbnb. Well, this property that came across was a storage container. It was a 40 by 7 foot storage container that was renovated into a home, like a tiny home, right? This lady wanted 80 grand for it. My business partner talked her down to $55,000. I think it was either 55 total. I think it's $5,000 down and a $50,000 over 7 years. That may be right. I really can't remember. So this literally was this August 10th of 2020 was when we signed and it became ours. I took $2,500 and he took his $2,500 down payment and we bought ourselves a storage container. Then it was up to us to renovate it because we didn't particularly care for the way it had looked to that point. We did a lot of things to it, painted the inside, painted the outside. I'm going to put I'll put the listing in the description below. You should stay there because it's awesome if you're in the area, and if you're not, you should travel to Northeast Alabama just to stay in there. It's worth it. But I want to show you what it looked like before. I'll put some pictures somewhere. I'll figure out how to show you. And if I can, I'll show you in a different video. But I will post a listing so you can see what it looks like now. It's really cool. And we put it on Airbnb. And so immediately started making money because it's awesome. It's magic. And we started making money. It was like the first thing that either one of us had ever done in our lives to where we were like, this is like working. Like, oh my gosh. Like we could actually do something with this. And so we were going to try to figure out how do we get more properties? How do we get more properties? Well, we were going to use other people's money. That's really what we wanted to do. We did not want to use any of our own money because he has a wife, I have a wife. We have things to take care of. You know, I will eventually, maybe sooner than later, might have a, baby on the way soon. We don't know. So we didn't want to use our own money, right? So I apologize for the edit. Phone died. So what I was talking about was where we went from there. We got the thing listed on Airbnb. And so then we quickly was trying to figure out how are we going to use other people's money to get more properties. Now, we didn't necessarily want to buy more properties. This one that we got was a little bit unique, and so we did pull the trigger on it. However, what we wanted to do is use other people's money and other people's properties in order to rent out spaces and put them on Airbnb. So we got smart. We found I'm trying to figure out how to keep our, I don't want to tell you where it is because I don't want you horning in on it. We found a high traffic area and we found some apartments, and my business partner reached out to a lady who is just a godsend, an amazing lady. So Christina, if you're listening to this, you are awesome and we love you. She was very willing to help us and wanted us to succeed, and so she rented us out 2 apartments. And so that's what we did. That was our next move. And right now we are waiting on those properties to be furnished. We're ordering the furniture. December 1st of 2020 is when those are going to both go live. And at that point we will have 3 properties, and we're going to be making about 10 grand a month. And so 2 country boys from zero to, $120,000 a year business is kind of amazing. I'm sure a lot of people have done better, but a lot of people have done worse for a long time. We're both pretty young. I'm 25, and my business partner, Bryce, is 23. So that's what we're both doing. I will tell you about my other ventures in a different video, but didn't want to make the video too long. My phone already died, so we'll continue in a different video. So that's what we're doing now. We're doing Airbnb arbitrage, and eventually we're going to own massive amounts and billions of dollars worth of properties, okay? I promise you that. So, like this video, please subscribe to the channel and comment on the video that was my TV. I don't know why I did that. Comment what you think would be cool for this channel. Comment if you have any questions, that you have about our personal lives and you want to know about. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below. I am open to thoughts, and I am open to criticism, as long as you're not a dick. So, with that being said, I will see you in a different video. Peace.